tryna swerve in a new lane. I came up, who I was down with. You change up.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thanks to Skylar Cole for that stirring rendition of our national anthem. And we'll be right back.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. What you know about rolling?
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Craig Anthony. And as the regular season continues, Smitty, what's it like on those long road trips?
You know, Kevin, it can really wear on you, especially physically. And then being away from home for so long, that's not great. But on the positive side, the lengthy road trips are a chance to bond with your teammates.
So the Nets starting five. Simmons and Durant are in it forward. The guard set is Irving and Curry. And it's Claxton in at the five down low. Good on the bucket.
Out in transition, Kyrie finds his spot down the court, finishes the job.
Jones against Irving. Jones the pass to Johnson. Now here is Pirtle. Not a lot of room.
Some real toughness from Pirtle inside, taking his shot right into the coverage.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
No good from Irving. You know, Steve, the persistent growth of Keldon Johnson is pretty impressive.
It is, Kevin. He is obviously receptive to good coaching and is committed to finding success here in the league. Almost across the board, you see his stats creeping up season to season. Pirtle is just a brick wall. Then you have to try and roll with him to the basket. Good luck.
Irving kicks to Curry. On the wing, Irving, defended by Jones, and there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Ben Simmons.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor. He's been a lot of fun to watch.
And a look at the Mobile One drive, driving right into your living room.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Kept alive, Claxton. Right side, Kevin Durant. Another shot. He doesn't hit that one. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Jones looking for an opening. Johnson outside. Pass to Pirtle. 4 on the clock. Rebounded by the Nets. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
They were able to convert a lot of those offensive rebounds. That's the key, generating points off those extra possessions.
Here's Jones. Off the left rim and out.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity. Manu Ginobili, Hall of Fame class of 2022. He played his entire career in San Antonio. And in 2003, Manu's rookie season, we won a ring together.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And the Spurs with some changes. Collins checked in for Perk. Roby comes in for Johnson. And Keita Bates-Diop subbed in for Vassell. Kicks it out to Collins. And it's off from three-point range. And see, Manu is a rookie. Smitty, what were your early impressions?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind, Kevin, he was unpredictable. He was definitely NBA ready. He had already been a pro for 7 years before he came over, and he played an important role for us winning that title.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. I asked him about the challenge of playing against a team that's so smart and under control on offense, and he said they really do a terrific job of execution. No miscues or missteps. We need to be just as disciplined if we're going to get the upper hand. And since they're down 1-0 in the season series, they'll have to do that really well tonight.
Yeah, thank you, David. Greg, real concern about getting outshot early on. What do you think they can do to prevent it?
Well, you have to find a way to stay attached to the shooters. That means fighting through picks and helping one another.
Which is going to take a lot of effort, a lot of energy. We could see them go to their bench early to try and stay fresh.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Good work there as it goes. KD's got 8 points.
A graceful athlete in his prime of his career. Durant with great body control through contact.
Jones, the pass to Richardson. Shoots over Curry. They get the rebound. Over to the left wing. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And here we go. Coach's challenge is being called for here on the out-of-bounds violation. And some changes here for the Spurs. Corky Dangs checked in for Collins. Doug McDermott comes in for Keita Bates-Diop. And it's Vassell.
The previous play is under review.
It's perfect for a review. Coach's challenge or not. I mean, you seldom get into a situation where it's hard to...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Point in the game it is. Boy, it can have a huge impact on the game. So many games coming down to just one possession. Each possession so critical. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call staying the same.
And Irving comes to help. Richardson the pass to Roby. McDermott kicks to Vassell. Good on the three-point shot.
A lot of Vassell's buckets come off assists. He's very comfortable on catch-and-shoot situations.
Irving, good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up. Forward with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
6 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Vassell. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Nets. He notched 8.
Please give him a round of applause for your
And And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. The wingmen are Curry and Simmons. Durant is the 4, with Claxton playing the 5. And it's Irving in at the 1.
Now into the lineup for your Spurs, Keldon Johnson.
Spurs trail by 4. Richardson kicks to Vassell. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Pass to Richardson. McDermott with the screen for Richardson. And he hits it to tie the game up.
You talk about a guy who's added some strength over the years. Look at the hit Josh took, and he was still able to convert.
Durant down low. He's against Jang. KD's shot is off. To the inside. Johnson kicks to McDermott. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And doing much better now. In that first quarter, converting less than 30% of their field goal opportunities. Bouncing back nicely here in the second.
And that one, good.
And at 6'10", a player like Simmons, to handle the ball the way he does, that's just unfair.
And Greg, Keldon Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
Durant inside. He's guarded by Johnson. Spurs leading by 3. And here is Vassell. 5 points in the game. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
It's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
A different look now for San Antonio. Collins checked in for Jang. Keita Bates-Diop comes in for Doug McDermott. And Jones subbed in for Richardson. Outside, Jones. Ball's knocked loose. Johnson outside. From deep. You can't get it to go. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Simmons against Jones. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Ben Simmons.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Pass to Vassell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson finds Jones. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Simmons. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Vassell, the pass to Collins. Here's Bates-Diop. Johnson with it. No points in the game yet for him. That one falls. Johnson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Spurs.
The ferociousness from Johnson, able to fight for that bucket.
Durant, the pass to Claxton. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now here's Jones. Collins dishes to Johnson. Off target from 3-point range.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Simmons. Makes it off the glass. Simmons got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
On the pass to Bates Diop. Vassell with it. Spurs passing it around. Here's Bates Diop to the middle. Kicks it out to Jones. Misses the three.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm has been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Now Johnson. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. From deep. No good on the last second attempt there.
Beautiful defense by Durant. One of the biggest improvements.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be...
Halftime is here, and with the Senate.
The defense has been soft. SOF.
Moving on to our next topic, All-Star voting. A peek at the latest returns.
Voting for the All-Star Game selections has just begun.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
The 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Pirtle. Jones is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Richardson in its small forward. So that's it. Greg Popovich starts the second half. Jones kicks to Vassell. Shoots over Curry. And it's sent back by KD.
Beautiful defense from KD, a capable shot blocker, both on ball and in help situations.
Irving, good.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Jones against Irving. Jones, the pass to Pirtle. Over Claxton. Nice shot by Pirtle. Pirtle's got 7 points in the game.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Here's Irving over Jones. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Jones finds Johnson. Shoots over KD. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Down low. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. And it goes down 2 points. And now a 7-point Nets lead.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And Antonio calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Roby comes in for Keldon Johnson. And it's Doug McDermott in for Vassell. Here's Richardson. They get it again. Pirtle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
What you love about Jakob Pirtle is his size. A 7-footer who plays hard on both ends of the floor.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Jones against Irving. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And he's got his first free throw of the game. First one falls for Gorgie Dangs checked in for Jakob Pirtle. And so Jones nails both of them. Nets leading by 7. And KD, here we go. And then Durant with the jam.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything. Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
It's tipped.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
Here's KD. Oh, that's blocked. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. A different look now for San Antonio. Zach Collins checked in for Gorgie Dang. And Keita Bates-Diop subbed in for Doug McDermott. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Sharps checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Edwards comes in for Kevin Durant. Warren's checked in for Irving. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Seth Curry. And it's Sharp missing.
That's a good opportunity, but he needs to go up a little stronger, in my opinion.
And one thing to like about Bates-Diop is his ability to score from all three areas.
Greg, what I like is he's comfortable facing up, and he can put the ball on the floor. He's a strong cutter, and that kind of versatility goes a long way in the NBA.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And they double up Simmons. And there's the foul. It's on Keita Bates-Diop. That is his first foul of the game. Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. Sharp, the pass to Warren. Now, here's Vassell. Guarded by Simmons. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Roby.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And a fast break now for the Spurs. Here's Bates-Diop, and it's all evened up. 15 seconds left to play here in the third. Richardson against Simmons. And the wide open shot from Warren. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Well, you want your team to be aggressive on the glass, but he was a little too zealous for that rebound.
Yeah, there's an art to snatching rebounds from behind, but most players can't pull it off. Tim Duncan was one of the best.
That's the end of the third, and it's all. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball and how about the perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So for Brooklyn now, Durant is the 4, with Claxton playing the 5. The wingmen are Curry and Simmons. And it's Irving at the point. Got a hand on it.
He's a factor defensively. He's 6'6" with a 6'10" wingspan. Josh gets off the floor quickly.
San Antonio making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks. During the break, this was what was going on in Steve Nash's huddle. He told him, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. 5 on the clock. Here's Vassell. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Simmons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
And we've talked about this. When Simmons takes initiative, good things tend to happen.
McDermott's checked in for Johnson.
Unfortunate that he missed one, but he still hit a crucial point there to help get his team the lead.
Jones against Irving. Chang with a screen on Irving. Jones the pass to Chang. Vassell with it. Outside, Jones. Bertle sets the pick for Jones to take the lead. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The size and length of Durant poses problems for defenders, which is why they foul him.
Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Roby, he's checked in for Pirtle.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Pass to Vassell. Driving in. It's stolen by Curry. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Friday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Monday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Jones kicks to Zhang. Back to Jones, looking to end his cold spell. Got a piece of it. KD looking around. And the foul on Isaiah Roby. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 14 foul.
Here's Curry. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Durant down low. He's against Chang, and the shot is good.
I don't think we've ever seen a player of Durant's size who can handle the rock that well.
San Antonio calls timeout. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
Keita Bates-Diop's checked in for the Spurs. Here's Chang. And just miss after miss right now.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Simmons passes to Claxton. Back to Simmons. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Simmons got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate as a scorer. Foul line down.
Now here's Vassell. D right on him. And Durant sends it back. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Johnson's checked in for San Antonio. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Jones, no luck. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Here in the fourth quarter, the defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
When Kevin Durant is shooting this efficiently, it's lights out. Defense better make a change.
Jones kicks to Johnson. Unloads from 13. Got that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Jones.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Nets.
Irving can't get it to go. San Antonio's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Johnson with it, guarded now by Irving. Here's Bates Diop. From outside, off the mark. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Durant inside. Defended by Jones. And the shot goes in.
Yes, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Chang, he's checked in for Isaiah Roby. Doug McDermott comes in for Keldon Johnson. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Vassell. On its way from McDermott for 2. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Doug McDermott is a very good catch-and-shoot basketball player.
Outside, KD. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That one goes. Count it.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Here's Bates Diop. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
From deep three-point range, misses there. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
And that's what you wanted.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown, brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown, brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us.